Hey guys, welcome back to Eats Unknown, where one of us don't know what we're eating. And that one of us today is me. Sam, you just got back from Chicago?
Chicago.
I got a text from you saying, hey man, just do what I tell you to do. And I was like, that's the most terrifying text of all time.
Yeah, so I ended up randomly just had a light bulb over the Chicago noggin. Like, I got a snack idea. I got snack ideas.
All right. I'm excited to see what you came up with.
Yeah, so here's the caveat today. So, like, you know, every kind of episode is loosely based on a theme.
Loosey-goosey.
Yeah. This is the day in the life of a Chicagoan. And you put letters right there.
I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, maybe a sausage.
Now you're giving me ideas.
So we're gonna go through a typical day, breakfast, lunch, dinner. Well, we always do 4 things, so I got brunch in there too. So we got breakfast, brunch, lunch, and dinner.
Now, I see here, instead of our typical mango box situation, you brought a cooler.
Yeah.
Which means this stuff came from Chicago on an airplane.
Yeah.
Unrefrigerated.
Yeah.
And then when you got here, you refrigerated it.
It was refrigerated after I bought it, and then unrefrigerated. I was trying to do the math. I was driving, but I was so drunk I couldn't really do both. So, but it was
not drink.
And this stuff was smushed in my carry-on bag.
Oh my God!
I heard people on the plane like, "What's that smell?"
Oh God, no, man! We're gonna eat it. All right.
Are you ready for breakfast?
I'm ready for breakfast. Let's get
Chicago
some
breakfast, baby!
Style breakfast. Please.
Pizza! They're all smashed already, so it doesn't matter.
It says gar.
Okay.
Is this
alligator gar? I labeled them all so I know what this is.
Oh, okay.
This is an Italian beef dipped double wet.
Oh, it is wet.
I warmed them up before I got here because I didn't want to eat cold
they're
hard.
warm.
I warmed them up.
Is this a sandwich?
Yeah, it's an Italian beef with peppers and jardiniere and double dipped wet.
You brought a whole, can I tell you something?
So here is the second caveat to this episode.
That's a whole sandwich.
We are eating everything we got in here. You're finishing everything I pull out.
No, I can't eat this entire thing. I ate dinner already.
It's not my fault.
What? I can't eat this whole sandwich. One.
You're gonna.
2.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so wet and soggy. Yeah. I hate olives. I despise olives.
You're gonna love it. You have to eat the whole thing. Like I said, you have to do what I tell you to do.
What do I have to do what you tell me to do? Okay, cheers to this giant sandwich. It's so wet.
I warmed them up in my car. I just sat in my hot car today. That's how I warmed them up.
Why is it so wet? That's delicious.
It's double dipped.
In what?
Au jus.
Oh, okay. That adds up. It is such a slimy, wet sandwich. It is delicious. Mm-hmm. It's full of jalapenos, which I love.
On this Italian beef specifically, is a jardiniere, which is like a melange of like pickled vegetables and like a kind of like an oil-based sauce. Mm-hmm. But it's like carrots and peppers and olives and celery. It's pretty typical on Italian beef. It doesn't come automatically on it, but every shop worth their salt is gonna have jardiniere. Most Chicago places in general, Italian beef or not, is gonna have jardiniere. That's like a very Chicago thing.
Well, I will say I really love the peppers. I really love the onions. I like the jardiniere on this one because my wife has had jardiniere before, and it was just it was almost like a tapenade. Mm-hmm. It was more olivey tapenade. This is more spicy, vinegary. Mm-hmm. I don't even taste the olives. Mm-hmm. That might be from the backpack sweat. I don't know. And it came straight from Chicago and into my mouth, and I have to eat the whole thing. I'm so full already.
This is great. I didn't eat it all today.
You could have told me.
I didn't want to ruin the surprise.
It's still a surprise. I didn't know you were bringing entire freaking meals. 5 of them were full.
I didn't want you to enjoy this episode too much. I had to make it some sort of miserable. That's what brings all the boys to the yard. It's like misery.
That is true. Mm-hmm. That's what brings them.
I will let it be known that Lawson has called me the fastest eater he's ever seen. I'm the fastest eater. Like, I'm not like competition, but like literally like when we go out to dinners or we have cookouts or whatever, like,
I'm gonna spare you guys me devouring the rest of the sandwich. This is the best thing we've ever had on the show. Mm-hmm. This is so good. This is better than that garage hot dog at one time.
I forgot to shout it out. Mr. Beef. So this is where the bear was. I don't know if it's actually filmed there. Maybe they take some spots from it, but it's what the bear on Hulu. And we all should be watching that. Yeah, Mr. Beef from the Bear.
This is it. Awesome. You brought me back a postcard that I could eat.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Chicago breakfast.
This is breakfast? God, all right, I am full of...
Are you ready for brunch?
Yes.
All right.
I'm so... Oh, God, it's still hot. Pain? Oh, plain. I thought it said pain.
All right. So for brunch, we have some Italian beefs that are just plain. yeah.
God, I swear to God, if there's 2 more sandwiches in there, I'm going to kill you.
There's not. There's 4 more. No, I got other stuff. I got other stuff.
Oh, so this is the same thing.
I have them stacked in order of. Yeah, so don't worry. It's not all Italian beef.
I don't want to eat another one. How much sodium is in this?
Enough to kill a horse.
I'm telling you. So now okay, so this is
traditional Chicago brunch.
And this is no dip,
no jardiniere, no peppers.
Do they just eat sandwiches there? What about the pizza?
This is what? You gotta eat the whole thing.
Oh God!
We're eating the whole thing.
This is delicious. It's so good.
It's really good meat.
So full.
See how flat that is from being in my carry-on backpack?
Oh my God!
People were complaining about this.
What did they say? They were just like, "What is that?"
Yeah, it wasn't like a bad smell because food.
This is the nicest thing you've ever brought me from anywhere you've ever gone, and I'm so upset about it.
What saved me towards like middle end of the flight, the plumbing broke in the bathroom right behind us, and so it just all flooded with like blue water just down the.
Are you serious?
Oh, 100% serious.
Oh God, I thought you were.
I'm serious.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, 100% serious.
Was your backpack on the floor?
No.
Okay. What about the security dogs? Did they get alerted to your bag at all? No, it's just roast beef, sir.
I ate the weed before. So to talk about this one, there's nothing on it, so it's still good. It's a good quality meat, good quality bread.
Very good.
But it needs that extra something.
It really does.
It needs something to cut it, and that's what jardiniere is good for.
Even for being in your backpack for a few days.
Backpack Sammy's.
Delicious. All right, you guys don't need to see the rest of us eating this. Let's go to the next one.
Are you ready for lunch?
Yeah, I guess.
Chicago lunch. So
if it's another sandwich, kill me.
This is gonna be different. Once you get past that breakfast brunch area, something different.
Okay, yeah, we'll see about that. I really hope it's pizza. I told him to bring me back Chicago. That is another sandwich! That is another, are you kidding me?
So these are Italian beefs that are only single dipped, not double dipped like the first one.
You're pranking me. This whole episode is a prank.
They have sweet peppers on it. This is with sweet peppers.
You lied to me. You said we were gonna get past the sand. I'm taking the small
Look how flat
one.
these are. I feel like the single dip is wetter than the double dip. Maybe it's because of the peppers.
Or the fact it's been in your bag for, dude.
We gotta eat the whole thing. And that is what this whole show is about, is I have to do what you tell me and you have to do what I tell you. And that's the unwritten rule. Like we have to kiss each other's wives,
All right, man. So this is the same sandwich with just peppers.
This is sweet peppers. Instead of jardiniere, it's sweet peppers.
All right.
And it's dipped this time to make the bread go down easier. Pepper, good.
I'm miserable.
I'm not miserable yet.
I've never hated eating a sandwich more than right now. I love sandwiches. Look at me.
The peppers are good, but I like the jardiniere better. I think it cuts. It goes back to that cutting.
I don't even care anymore. I got one bite and just saying, and my body's like, listen, man, you've done really good for a while. You've been taking care of yourself. What are you doing?
You look good.
Thank you.
How much weight have you lost?
60 pounds since 2014. I can't even think, like, how much sodium am I getting? I'm not supposed to have high amounts of sodium. I have an electrolyte balance. My heart skips a beat. That's true. Listen.
You haven't finished it. I don't care if you die.
I'm going to. I'm finishing the other two. Listen, man. If the last thing in that box is a sandwich.
It's not. This I promise it's not. There's no way I could have done. I had to get something different to finish it out. I had to get something different.
You know what? It would be messed up if it is the Chicago deep dish pizza of my dreams, but I'm so full from all this, I can't even enjoy it. I won't even. You're a jerk. Mm-hmm. You know what? And this was. Would you just go tell him, hey, I want one of everything?
So we've had Chicago breakfast, brunch, and lunch. It's time for Chicago dinner. Oh, God. This is what every Chicagoan eats for dinner. It's not a sandwich, I promise.
I don't want it. I don't.
Whatever it is, you don't want it.
I'm so full. God, you're a liar! You're a liar! No, Why? Oh, you're in so much trouble with me.
So this is an Italian beef. With sweet peppers. Jardiniere.
Okay.
Double dipped.
All right.
And cheese.
Oh. You gave me another sandwich when I specifically asked you not to. You know, I told you to please bring me back pizza, and there was hopes that there was. I've never had real Chicago deep dish pizza.
You never had an Italian beef? You didn't know what this was?
Now I've had 8.
You've had 4.
Might as well be 8.
This one's so wet.
I don't even want to touch it. It's like a football.
This is so wet.
It's like a wet.
If you walk into any local Chicagoan home, any denizen of the city, at around dinner time for you, that would be 2 p.m., but for most people around, 6 or 7, they're going to be eating one of these bad boys.
So this is all they eat in Chicago. This is it. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, just different variations of a Chicago beef.
Wettest thing I've ever.
God, this, and it's
Look at that, it's like coming apart at the bottom.
The fact that these have been in your backpacks is sinking in even harder.
How many hours was it? It was like so many hours.
Someone do the math and let us know. He said it earlier. Oh my God, the bread's like the cheese. Let me do a bread pool for you. Look at this. This is a bread pool.
Oh, this is my favorite so far. This is so good.
Mine's kind of fishy.
What? Probably because it's gone bad.
I'm so full. I don't want to do this anymore.
This cheese is so hard. It's so chewy.
This is like what Dwight would call Guten-Pronk. So this is much like the first one.
And the second and the third.
But it's also like the third one.
So this has my favorite condiment, the jardiniere, on there. It's got the sweetness of the peppers. It's adding this salty cheesiness to it. I don't know if you can see this dripping, but
Listen. That's not helping. That's not helping me.
double dipped for your pleasure.
I don't, Sam.
You gotta finish it because you have to do what I say. You have to do what I say.
No, I don't. That's the thing. This is the last one.
No.
I made it through. No?
I got something else.
Oh, God. No, I can't eat anything else. Are you serious? There's one more thing in there? Mm-hmm. If it's another sandwich, I swear to God.
Don't forget to get B-roll.
Okay, thanks, man. I don't even want to walk over there.
The cheese is like a brick. It's like a pizza that's been sitting out for.
My stomach's like a brick. I can't. Oh.
How do you think breakfast, lunch, and dinner from a northerner compares to breakfast, lunch, and dinner of a southerner?
You know what? I love breakfast foods, but I never eat breakfast. And I will say I do love sandwiches. However, eating them 4 times a day, listen, Chicagoans, you might be going a little overboard with the sandwiches. If this is what you're eating 4 times a day. Just saying, maybe switch it up, eat something else.
This is getting real hard to chew.
You know what? This is your fault. You've done this to yourself.
We can't both quit.
That's right. You have to win. I'm going to take one more bite and then I'm calling it. This is solidarity for you.
Every bite is getting harder and harder to finish. It hit like a brick wall. Like I was doing really good all the way through the third one. And it just hits you out of nowhere.
It hit me on the second one because I ate today. You know what? I so wish you would have just said don't eat because
you still would have. You still would have.
No way. I would have eaten them all. No, I would finish this.
We have no proof though.
That's true.
It's my word against yours.
This is rough.
This is the worst thing that's ever happened.
And the best somehow.
Yeah.
That's what makes it so hard.
I'm like over here like dancing, like pacing, trying to.
I don't even want to move.
Dance around makes the brown go down. 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 Oh, God.
Well, I failed, and you know what? There's solace in quitting. You could be a failure like me. There's no way I'm going to finish this.
Give me the definition of solace.
It's one white manna, and it's...
So can I quit too?
No, you cannot quit, Sam.
I can't quit?
You are cursed to finish these sandwiches because this is a prison of your own design in which you are unable to break free of until you break free via eating your way out.
Can I feed some to Tiny Sam? Oh, he dead. Dang.
Let's have a moment of silence for Tiny Sam. I think that's probably good.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's good. Eating it like an apple. I don't even know what I was going to say. What was I talking about? No, I was talking about that. Last bite, last bite, last bite, last bite, last bite. You did it. Congratulations.
Well, yeah.
Another sandwich. Sam, you know what? I'm proud of you. You came over here with a goal that I knew nothing about. I didn't plan for it at all. And you completely sprung it on me. And I somehow, even with all that planning, failed it. But you, on the other hand, the person who knew exactly what he would be doing the entire time, who smuggled these across dangerous borders of Chicago to Texas, killed it. And I am proud of you. And if I did have a prize to give you, it would be another sandwich. However, we're out.
We started with the jardiniere for breakfast, the plain for brunch, the sweet peppers for lunch, and then the cheese with all the other toppings.
I think my favorite would have been the cheese if the cheese wasn't the same consistency as the bread and the bread wasn't like cheese how supposed to be. With that being said, I think my favorite was the first one, and I think it was the first one because I was actually excited to eat it. And then my excitement just took an immediate nosedive when I was told that I would be eating 4 of them. Well, I was told 3 and then lied to about the last one.
Yeah. I think I lied to you about the second and third as well. I kept saying there was going to be something different. Pretty sure I lied.
That's what we've learned today, is that you're a liar.
The beef is so good, the au jus is so good, the bread is so good. You don't need a lot to really add to it. I think just the jardiniere is a great complimentary note to it. Cuts everything nicely, adds a wonderful flavor. That's all you need. Beef, jardiniere, au jus, and bread.
I agree.
This other stuff was great.
Yeah.
But I find it unnecessary. The plain was good just because it's good ingredients.
Yeah,
but like
fine,
you gotta put stuff on it.
You gotta put it, yeah. It was a little dry.
I'm still covered in grease.
Well, better than being in the movie Grease. Or you would get beat up by a black leather jacketed greaser.
Wait, when I imagine myself being in the John Travolta role immediately.
You think that you're John Travolta?
Would I be Sandy?
I think we all know the answer to that. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. If you had a good time, hit the like and subscribe. Come on back. Video's gonna pop up here. Click one, check it out. Love you guys. Hate you. I'm so full of sandwiches.
I'm dying.
Let's go record a vlog.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sleep. This is gonna be the worst vlog.
At the door for me, thank you.
And you're welcome. ABC-handed freak. Did you eat today?
No.
Well, if you would have told me, hey man, just don't eat today, I just wouldn't have eaten.
I didn't want to ruin it for you.
Yeah, but that would have ruined nothing.
Okay, well, I didn't realize you ate dinner at 5 like a goddamn 80-year-old.
I ate it at 2.
You're 85.
I'm 87.